Ghost Town is the next big thing from Fireproof Games, the developer behind the Room VR series. It's an adventure puzzle game that puts you in the shoes of Edith Penrose, a witch-turned ghost hunter who walks the haunted streets of London, tracking and exorcising restless spirits. The game is out now on MetaQuest and Steam VR, and it is coming to PSVR2 later this year. As a PSVR2 player first and foremost who happens to have a capable gaming PC, I didn't miss a chance to check out the first hour of the game on my PC using my PSVR2 of course, so that I can share my first impressions with you guys and let you know whether or not as a PSVR2 player you should add this one to your wishlist. And the short answer is you should definitely smash that wishlist button right now, because this game is gonna be awesome. Ghost Town on PSVR2 on PC with everything set to the max looks superb. It looks on par with the AAA VR games out there. Everything looks great, from textures, assets, lighting, level of detail, resolution, shadows, the color palette. The art style is also very appealing, and the NPCs look great. Yes, there are NPCs. I know some of you care deeply about the presence of NPCs in VR games. Well, rest assured, Ghost Town's got your back. So visually, the game looks fantastic with max settings on PC, and I do believe the visual fidelity on PS5 will be very similar, because if we take a look at the recommended system requirements on PC, they're asking for an RTX 2070, 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, this is pretty much the performance of the base PS5. So what you are seeing right now should be representative of what you will see when you play the game on PSVR2 on PS5. The performance, of course, that's a different story. Obviously, the game is going to perform a lot better on high-end PCs. I could still see this game running at a native 90 FPS on the base PS5 with the right optimization. But when it comes to visuals, the PSVR2 version should be near identical to the PC VR version, except for the aliasing. You see there are minor aliasing issues on the PC VR version of Ghost Town. I really hope that's not aggravated on PS5. You see a lot of VR games tend to show a lot of aliasing on PS5. So hopefully this won't be the case for Ghost Town. Hopefully it's on the same level as the PC VR version. I really like the storytelling in Ghost Town so far. I'm a sucker for good interesting stories, and even though I've only played the game for about an hour, the story managed to hook me. The excellent voice acting helped of course, but really this seems like a genuinely interesting story. Definitely not your average VR story. When it comes to gameplay, I don't have a lot to say except for one major highlight for me personally: the hint system. Simply put, this is the best hint system I have ever seen in a puzzle game. You see, I'm not a huge fan of puzzles. It's not that I suck at puzzles, it's just that I'm a lazy person by nature. And by that, I mean I don't like to think much if it's not necessary. I spend a lot of time thinking when I'm not gaming, so when I'm gaming, I like to turn off my brain and relax. Puzzle games don't work like that. You have to think to solve a puzzle. And that usually frustrates me and makes me not want to keep playing. Thankfully, Ghost Town is designed for people like me, the ones with short tempers. If you can't solve a puzzle or you do not want to think anymore, simply check out the hints and they will tell you exactly what you need to do. It's not in your face of course, so if you want to solve the puzzle without any exterior help, then you can do that. But in case you feel lost, then the hint system in Ghost Town will save you the time and effort of checking some YouTube walkthroughs while you're gaming. The puzzles are good, although they start to feel a bit repetitive in this lighthouse. This is not a long game, so hopefully there is enough variety in the rest of the game. Stay tuned for the full review by the way, when the game launches on PSVR2. And generally, the gameplay seems decent enough for a puzzle game in its first hour. I do have a few nitpicks however, like for instance there is no sprint button, and the character moves painfully slow. Also, the rotation speed is a bit slow for my taste. I really hope the developer gives us the option to turn faster than the maximum turn-in speed that is currently available in the settings. And finally, this is no Half-Life Alyx. You can't touch and hold everything you see. You mostly interact with the things you should be interacting with in order to progress. So overall, I am very excited to continue playing Ghost Town when it launches on PSVR2. Honestly, the game is so atmospheric that I had to force myself to put the controllers down and stop playing. And that's something that doesn't happen very often in puzzle games. So if you're a PSVR2 player, I would say you have a very promising game coming your way in a couple of months. I hope Fireproof Games takes full advantage of the haptics capabilities of PSVR2. I really think this could make the PSVR2 version the ultimate version of Ghost Town.
We have no sight of a lighthouse and are in danger of running aground. Repeat, there is no light and cannot run. Request
And yeah guys, that's gonna have to do it for this video. Make sure to support Fireproof Games by adding Ghost Town to your wishlist. And make sure to support me by subscribing, liking and sharing. And I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, take care.